Hi. A lot of my friends and colleagues and clients are going through a huge personal or professional transition right now. And some of them have been going through such transitions for a few years, actually. And I don't know if you are aware, but right now we are going through a huge energetic shift. And there's a portal for us, a gateway for us to release a lot of the old conditioning and beliefs and people, relationships, things that no longer serve us, no longer align with who we are, so we can move forward as more authentic and more truer version of ourselves and fulfill our destiny. Um, I, I talked to someone today who is a high achiever, and she has been going through this transition and feeling very lost and feeling like she didn't know where she wants to go. She's even questioning who she is and what she can do. It's a huge, I guess, self-confidence crisis going on and identity crisis going on right now. And this, I share with her something today that I hope will help you as well. And that is, when we go through a radical personal transformation like this, is some people call it a dark night of the soul or a spiritual awakening or a complete breakdown of sorts, and I call it a metamorphosis. And if you think about the butterfly life cycle, a butterfly goes through these different stages in life. So going from an egg to caterpillars to a chrysalis, and then emerge as a beautiful butterfly. So we know that there are stages in our personal transformation, and what a lot of people don't know, and you might not be aware of, is that in the caterpillar stage, actually there are several instars, different stages in a caterpillar stage. So a caterpillar will keep eating and eating and grow until, they are ready to shed their old skin because the old skin is no longer fit. And the caterpillar would stop eating and become very still until it completes the process of shedding the old skin. And then it emerges as a new caterpillar, a different caterpillar. And sometimes, depending on what kind of butterfly you're talking about, the caterpillar might look totally different, from stage to stage. So, and then the caterpillar does this for a few times, 4 or 5 times, until it's ready to go into a cocoon, a chrysalis for butterflies. And in the chrysalis, the caterpillar actually completely dissolves itself and into like a soup, and then it reorganizes itself into a different being, completely a butterfly. So this is the same process that a lot of our personal transformation journey takes. It's the same process. When you have the awareness of looking at this big picture, you will know that we go through actually several many cycles of such metamorphosis throughout our lifetime. So some cycles might be a smaller cycle, some are a larger cycle of metamorphosis. So when you're going through a major metamorphosis, it's the kind of transformation that not only requires that you change a lot of the external transitions, maybe you had to change your career, maybe you had to change your relationship, where you live, what you do, and it actually challenges fundamentally who you are as a person. And that's the kind of transition that I call it the metamorphosis. So when you are going through a metamorphosis like this, sometimes you will feel like, come on, I thought I have dealt with this issue before. Why am I taking 2 steps forward and 1 step back? Why am I, back to the similarly same position again, and you might be beating yourself up and feeling very frustrated and anxious and even scared, like what's going on? I don't know what's going on in the future, this fear of uncertainty. And the truth is, you might be going through the caterpillar stage. You might be going through, you feel like, oh, I think I'm done and I'm coming out as a butterfly. And then you look at yourself and say, I'm still a caterpillar. and But the good news is that you are not the same caterpillar. Okay, even if you feel like, why am I still going through the same challenges again? But the difference is that you are not the same person. Hopefully you have learned your lessons from the last round and you have progressed psychologically, emotionally, spiritually, and you have learned some new skills and grown yourself, become more spiritually mature. So you are a different person. Actually, even if you are dealing with similarly, a similar challenge again, you have made some progress. So, I want you to keep in mind that, you might be going through another caterpillar stage, and it just means that maybe you still have some old beliefs or conditionings that you need to release, and maybe there's still some spiritual lessons that you need to learn. So as soon as you can learn the lesson, you can progress to the next stage, and eventually you will be ready for the chrysalis stage and the butterfly stage. So I told my client that this is where she is right now. And instead of beating herself up and feeling so stressed and fearful and anxious all the time and being impatient, thinking that, she has failed or there's something wrong with her, or, why am I not progressing as quickly as I thought I would? Please remember that everything is unfolding in perfect divine order, and everything is right on time. In divine timing, it's not your timing, it's the divine timing. And you are actually right on time. You are at the right place right now. If you could just take a deep breath and relax and see, okay, here I am, this is what I am today, and what can I learn in this stage? What can I learn? What is the lesson I'm supposed to learn right now? What can I do? And just keep tuning in, right? Keep tuning into your heart and your soul, and listen. Really listen. What is your soul trying to tell you? What is your heart trying to tell you? And take the next inspired action step. And that's how you can move forward. And in the meantime, and I say that, pain is inevitable, but suffering is totally optional. So how to reduce the suffering in the meantime when you are feeling, unclear and uncertain and lost and don't know what's your next step, is in the meantime, accept what is and accept who you are right now, right? Love and accept yourself as it right now. It doesn't matter if you don't have the right job, don't have the right relationship, don't have enough money or the right house, whatever it is that you don't think you have enough. Make a choice, make a decision to love and accept yourself right now, and make a decision to take good care of yourself no matter what. And that is how you can make peace with who you are and where you are right now, and take good care of yourself in the meantime. That's how you can navigate this this wave of change with the most peace and calm and joy and being grounded in your essence as as possible, and hopefully with some joy as well. If you choose to, really, you can still have fun and joy while you're going through this metamorphosis. Nobody said that you can't have fun and enjoy this process, as long as I think when we resist, that's when we suffer. That's when we suffer and struggle the most. So if you can do your best to really be compassionate with yourself and love yourself, take good care of yourself, and breathe, really, and you can do it. And I'm here to support you if you are up for it. If you would like some coaching around this, I've definitely help a lot of people who are going through this kind of transitions. And like I said, I've gone through this kind of metamorphosis a few times myself, and a huge one just a few years ago. I definitely can relate and know how to help. So I hope this helps you somehow. I hope it really help you today. And if you, like I say, if you would like to talk to me and explore how we might be able to work together, and I can support you on your journey, just feel free to reach out. Okay. In the meantime, take good care of yourself because you are irreplaceable.